Hello there, and welcome back to MAPIT. This is your favorite weekly podcast. This series we're talking about little beginnings, and we started off, with starting right where you are, and then we moved on to say some of the benefits of little beginnings, and then we moved on again the third week to say to share some international icons, stories or success stories about people who have actually broken the records, by starting small and then they grew. And I'm talking of the likes of Apple, Amazon, Oprah Winfrey, and so on and so forth. So I encourage you to look up all of these episodes on my YouTube channel, Tracy Giami. You will find me on Facebook and Instagram, Tracy Giami. Look me up and then catch up with the story. So it's getting really exciting. It's getting really interesting. And today I'll be sharing on mindset for little beginnings. How nice, right? Yes, the mindset for little beginnings. I like to say emphatically that nothing really happens by accident. This is something we already know. Nothing happens by accident. You need to be intentional. You need to be strategic. You need to be deliberate, to make that magic or that miracle happen. And so in that vein, in that light, I'd like to share one very funny but interesting story I think a couple of us heard growing up. We heard about the story of the little snake and the little frog. They were friends, and they used to always meet, at the playground and have a very good and interesting time. So they grew up in that innocence. They were bonding, they were mingling, and they were just going on and on. And I think at some point, if I remember the story clearly, mother snake talks to baby snake and say, "Hey, who have you been hanging out with? Do you realize that that friend of yours, it's actually a prey, like it's food for us?" Wow, knowledge, realization. And then mother frog tells the same story to baby frog to say, "You need to be careful. Where you're going, it's a place that's a bit unsafe because those guys, those reptiles actually feed on us." And then baby frog is like, "Wow, so where are we going with this?" Now, Monday morning, baby frog, baby snake come all out and they begin to play or try to bond and, go around again. But now it was a bit different because baby frog, baby snake now knew something they didn't know 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago. I mean, a couple of how long it was they were playing and having. So, but then it was different. And this knowledge, this enlightenment, so to speak, actually changed the story, changed the narrative. And so, of course, now they were a bit more intentional, and then they now had a mindset. And that's where I'm going. So, what's this big dream in quotes? Well, even if it's little, but what's this dream? What's this vision? What's this goal you've been nursing, or maybe you've started chasing? What's it all about? So I really need us to take this away today. The mindset is really, really key. So again, just to buttress, this conversation, the point I'm trying to make around mindset, I would like you to reflect, okay, and think back. Nobody goes to war unprepared. Nobody goes to a battle with a mindset not to win. I mean, even if eventually, there will always be a winner and a loser. I mean, even in competitions. But then, so in all of your days, your weeks of preparation, you don't really have the mindset not to hit it or not to make it. So mindset truly matters. So I want to give you a big fat hug. Yeah, because I know now you have the right mindset for starting little, or beginning little. So, please do well to subscribe, like, share, and go back to my YouTube channel and look up the stories, the conversations we had on starting right where you are. That's one mindset, right where you are. There's really never that perfect time, that perfect moment, that perfect scenario that just gives you, really, there's none, and so is it like a Chinese proverb? People say, when are you going to be happy? I'll be happy when I probably get into school and I study the course of my dream, become that doctor or that lawyer, or what, so okay, fine. So that happens, fast forward into time, and then today you're that doctor, you're the lawyer, and in quotes, maybe you're still not happy or fulfilled or satisfied, whatever your that success icon is for you. And so the next question is, so when would you be happy? Oh, I think I'll be happy. I'll be happier when I find a job, when I begin to make money and the like. So there's always that room for more, that desire for more. Of course, I think economists say that human wants are actually insatiable. So back to where we are. The mindset for little beginnings. Okay, so mindset for little beginnings, start just right there where you are. Start with the resources that you have. And when I mean resources, I'm talking about not just financial resources, but people, network, knowledge, experience, all of what makes you you, okay, and unique in that your space. Yes, of course, start right there, okay? So that's the mindset. So the mindset again of success, the mindset of courage, those are the kind of attributes, the kinds of characteristics I'd like you to wear today as some sort of robe, okay, as you embark on your journey, your journey of little, don't despise little beginnings. It was very instructive, and I really bid that you take it seriously and have the right mindset. I'll leave you with this to reflect and re-strategize and reorganize your thoughts, your plans, your strategies, and of course, be excited about your little beginning. Rome wasn't built in a day, remember? Little drops of water make that mighty ocean, and then nothing really happens by accident. Now, so just picture trees, those very big, massive trees like the oak tree, the mango tree, the what's it called, the iroko tree, those very big trees, that takes couple of years to become what they are. Just cast your mind back. Those very big trees started as seeds, like small seeds, and of course, the process kicked in. So, congratulations in advance, because whatever that seed is, the vision, the dream, the goal, no matter how small, just know that someday, as the process kicks in, they will become that big dream and that big vision. So I hope this was useful. I hope you're motivated. I hope you're ready to fly and begin to celebrate yourself even in the space of your little beginning. So stay with this, reflect, and do some assignment, push yourself. And of course, I'm open to hear your success stories. I'll catch you next week, okay? And till then, bye-bye. So much love from me. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Catch ya.